All right, we are live. So, I am simply Shantae, and this is,
Simply Shauna.
and we just wanted to share our perspective on dating after 40.
After 40.
Whoa.
In the 2022s.
So, we do not own the rights to this music. This is going to be a weekly or bi weekly podcast
However we
on
feel.
on, on dating in the DMV area. So we are single women and we are dating in the DMV area. And we wanted to share some of our experiences with dating and kind of get your perspective. And so that's what we're all about. My name is Shantae. I am from, I'm currently in the DMV area. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm not giving y'all all that information. I'm just going to let you know. It is strange out here, right?
It's very strange. It has been a journey. So we've been in the DMV area for a couple years, almost a couple of years now, and have encountered different type of men.
To say the least.
And the journey has been very similar.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So our experiences, and these are different men, and not to say that, anything is wrong with them. It's just that's them and this is us.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Don't go on that dating app. I ain't gonna name that dating app, but they all have the same routine on the dating apps.
They're very similar. And a few of them are across the different dating apps. And so, for me, I'm like a traditionalist. I would rather meet a person in the store or at the laundromat or at the car wash or maybe even the gas station, which I've done. And that was a strange experience too.
Tell us about it. Please tell us about it.
But I'm a traditionalist. I'd rather meet a man face to face. That way we get a chance to actually look at one another. We get a chance to see if that's, hey, I like him. He likes me. We look, whatever.
Yeah.
But,
well, honey, I've had them on the dating app. I've met them in the grocery store, but the dating app, it seems to be the one that really gets me, because that's that hello gorgeous text or grand rising text
Queen, right.
every morning. And it's like, okay, now I know this is a routine because it's like every morning at the same time, and get me out of the routine, please. Okay, please.
It's not a routine. That's a shortcut.
So, something.
Because you get it every morning at the same time, the same message.
Honey, let me tell you. And I'm just going to be very transparent and shed all this skin. This one I had, well, it was a date, and went on the date, and they was doing all this bragging about how they gonna do this, how they gonna do that. Go on the date, then you don't hear from them for like 3 weeks or to a month. It's like, what did I do wrong in the date? It was such a wonderful date, but then you don't hear from them. So is that your routine?
Yeah, and then they follow up a month later or 2 weeks later, whatever the amount of time is, and say, hey, beautiful,
where you been for 3 whole months?
And who are you?
Do you know who I am? I got one that texts me. He says, how's your day wrapping up? Now, I done told this man my hours of my shift, the days I'm off. I hope you have a good day at work. Dude, I'm not at work. And I text back and I said, wrong one. Next time, make sure you know who you're texting.
Yeah, so... So let's talk about gas station man.
Yes.
Met a man at the gas station. He pulls up, nice car. He pulls over next to me and he's like, you mind if I pump your gas for you? I'm like, no, it's okay. I already got it. I already started it. Now he's been sitting there. I walked in the store, came out the store, and started pumping my gas. And then he wants to jump in and help. Now,
that was him saving their day.
Okay.
That shivered.
Yeah, so that was hilarious to me. And then he's like, can I get your phone number? I'd love to, keep track, not keep track, but I'd love to follow up with you. And I was like, oh, okay. So give me your number. So he gave me his number. And see, my number is usually 777-9311. Y'all remember that one?
Not the time. I guess we're showing our age a little bit.
But so I he gave me his number. I waited a couple of days and I called him, and he was so persistent on wanting to come over, and I'm like, where they do that at? I'm not gonna invite you over. And then he said, you must live close to the gas station because this is not the first time I've seen you there. And I'm like, oh,
stalking now.
Interesting.
Went from creeping to stalking.
Yeah. So I said, let's maybe meet for dinner or something, a couple of days later. It was like maybe a Thursday, I think is what I told him. And he was like, okay, what time? And I said, about 6:00. I get off work at 5, blah, 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 6:00 at work. I heard from him about 5:40 and he couldn't show up.
He didn't show up, or he couldn't show up?
He couldn't show up. 5:40 is when he told me he couldn't show up.
Talk about inconsistent, or what is that? Rude. That's rude. How about that?
It's like, okay, thank you, appreciate it.
So have you heard from him?
Not ever.
Well,
but I blocked him.
Well, there you go. That was a good deal then. There you go. Well, I had one, and this is an old friend of mine. So I went to visit.
Wait, you went back?
Yeah.
Double back.
And I this is my new lesson this year, y'all. Don't go back. If you leave it, you're leaving it for a reason. Never backtrack. Made that mistake twice. So this time I did it, and all this talk on the phone. I can't wait to get you. I can't wait till you get here. I can't wait to see you. I miss you so much. Get you there. And then it's like, wah, wah. Are you serious? You pick me up and you don't have no gifts. First of all, at least say, hey, I miss you so much. Here's some roses. Or one rose. I'll take one rose. But he didn't get nothing. So he picks me up. We go, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm starving.
I just traveled to see you
all day, but yeah, I'm starving. So we get some wings. That's salty. Not that I'm ungrateful. I'm not. I ate the wings. However, there was an edible arrangement next door. I said, let's go over there. Get me something. Because I said that was my
request. But you had to tell him what to do.
This is the thing I'm learning. You have to tell these men what to do. If you don't tell them how to treat you, they're not going to treat you how they have no clue. And I'm not really understanding where there is the disconnect.
Right.
So yeah, I want you to buy me an edible. I ain't never bought this. This is what he said. I ain't never bought no. Well, we can really learn how to do it today. So we go to edible arrangement. And mind you, it's almost Valentine's Day. So the line is long and the wait is long. We got to wait for this 30 minutes. Am I worth the wait or not? Yeah, you worth the wait, baby. Oh, okay.
But you flew?
I flew to see him because at his request, and he missed me so much, and he missed his friend. I thought that was nice of me to do. And you missed me so much, I figured you was going to at least treat me so well. So I had to tell him to get me edible arrangements. I had to literally plan the trip there. So I planned the trip there, get some chicken from him.
Did he buy your ticket?
Girl, no. Honey, I got my own flight, got there, but I made arrangements. So I got my edible arrangement. We're going to the museum. Give me your credit card. We're going to get us a museum ticket. We go to the aquarium, actually. It was the aquarium. So we get there, and he's like, $90? I've been here all my life and ain't never came to the aquarium. Well, surprise. You going today, and we going on you. And yes, it was $90, and you did pay for your parking. So there you go. And then we come back. He says, I got to go back to work for all this. Oh, are we complaining? Because, yes, we had dinner, too. And I feel like that's how you should treat me. If I can do it for myself, I believe you can do it for me, especially being a friend of mine that says that they miss me so much. Honey, you going to show me how much you miss me.
Right.
And we ain't going to talk about the sex. Ain't going to talk about the sex at all. That's a whole nother level. Whew. Need a sip on that one, baby. So, this is Simply Shauna.
And I'm Simply Shantae.
We are just giving you some insight on our lives, being simply single women, and unapologetic about it, and just letting these men know what we're expecting, what we like, what we don't like, and if they can't come with it, they can go with it.
Jump off.
Peace. So we gotta see how it goes.
All right.